Hello everyone, and welcome to my Iconic Goodbyes channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Is Claire's pregnancy the only way to end summer? The Young and the Restless spoilers suggest that Claire Newman's pregnancy may be the only way to stop Summer Newman. Will Kyle Abbott's baby form an unbreakable link with Claire and alter the game? Summer has a special bond with Kyle because they co-parent Harrison Abbott. Summer, Harrison's adoptive mother, will always be linked to Kyle because they share a kid. Summer has been leveraging her Harrison link to her advantage lately, as YNR fans are well aware. Claire cares about Harrison as well, so Summer must see that this is the only angle she can pursue without receiving too much criticism from Kyle and his girlfriend. However, Claire is aware of Summer's activities and dislikes them. Despite Claire's attempts to act as if she is not threatened, fears are definitely developing and could lead to larger problems. Victor Newman has emphasized the need of Summer and Kyle working together for Harrison's sake. Victor would prefer to see both grandchildren free of Kyle, but he'd rather see Kyle with Summer than Claire. Claire may be able to level the playing field with Summer, though. Since there has been so much focus on how Harrison connects Kyle and Summer, could Claire become pregnant and give Kyle a permanent connection to her as well? It would be intriguing to see Claire's cunning side play out here. Jordan raised Claire, so a part of her is still there, waiting to be revealed in a new tale. Could Claire get pregnant on purpose in the hopes of securing her future with Kyle? Summer could accuse Claire of this if she ends up with Kyle's bun in the oven. Even if Claire becomes pregnant by mistake as a result of a birth control mishap, Summer may continue to throw accusations at her and exacerbate their disagreement. Perhaps Summer could try to get inside Kyle's head and pretend Claire is attempting to trap him. Whatever the situation may be, Kyle and Claire have been sleeping together for some time, so the door is wide open for a pregnancy plot if YNR wishes to pursue it. According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, Victor will continue to make dismal prophecies about Kyle and Claire's future, but will he be proven correct? Could Kyle and Claire's baby be the game-changer Claire needs? Summer, Kyle, and Claire's love triangle will continue to take unexpected turns, so stay tuned for updates on any stunning news. The Young and the Restless spoilers. 4 twists. Genoa City will never see coming. Big surprises on the way. According to teasers for The Young and the Restless, there will be 4 unexpected developments in Genoa City. There are some significant surprises on the CBS soap, so here's what viewers can expect. 1. Alan aka Martin exposed as Sharon and Phyllis's kidnapper. Of course, we must begin with the major bombshell that everyone has been waiting for. Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers still have no idea who was behind the terrible game they were forced to play at Havenhurst, but they'll discover the truth soon. This is actually a series of twists rolled into one, as it appears that Martin Lawson lived and eventually replaced Alan Lawson. That implies it will be a double whammy for individuals who believe they know Alan and think he is a lovely guy. It should eventually be revealed that Alan is Martin, and he was the mastermind behind the horrible kidnapping. 2. Ian's survival revealed. Ian Ward, another villain thought to be dead, but spectators witnessed him gasp for oxygen and open his eyes in the ambulance. YNR certainly did this to set the way for Ian's eventual comeback. The morgue confirmed Ian's cremation, implying that Ian received assistance in faking his death. Ian's survival may take months or even years to be found, but you can expect that shocker will hit Genoa City at some point. 3. Daniel's wild side comes out. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Daniel Romalotti Jr.'s wild side will be revealed in the coming weeks. We'll see Daniel connect with someone and allow his emotions to lead him down an unexpected path. Although this won't be a romance, Daniel may hint at one. Could Daniel become closer to Sally Spectra or someone else who is already in a relationship? 4. Victor and Jack's tipping point. The enmity between Victor Newman and Jack Abbott cannot continue indefinitely. Jack and Victor will never be best friends, but they may find a way to keep their rivalry under control. Victor and Jack have previously been able to agree to a truce. There's a fair probability another truce may be called somewhere down the line, so Jack and Victor may reach a watershed moment. It's easy to envisage a dangerous catastrophe that draws the Newman and Abbott families together. Victor does not feel peace with Jack is possible right now, but something may happen in the coming months to prove him incorrect. YNR will offer these shockers and much more, so stay tuned for more exciting news. Why does Summer from The Young and the Restless still want Kyle? Summer, why are you still following a broken dream? Fans of Young and the Restless have learnt one thing from Summer and Kyle's relationship: love can be a tangled mess. Makeups, breakups, and everything in between, their love journey is like a never-ending soap opera within a soap opera. The unbreakable bond. You'd think that after all of the agony and turmoil, Summer would be ready to move on from Kyle for good. But here we are again. Summer is still desperately searching for a guy who has repeatedly shattered her heart. The big issue remains: why? First and foremost, Kyle isn't necessarily a bad guy. He's personable and attractive, and when Summer and Kyle agree, they make an excellent couple. However, love is always based on a precarious basis. Their relationship is perpetually beset by more problems than a broken vending machine. From their difficult start, filled with envy and fears, to the sequence of betrayals and emotional harm, it's amazing Summer is still in his orbit. But here she is, wanting Kyle back, as if she is yearning for a happy ending that feels more like a rehash of previous heartbreaks. If Kyle and Summer's love story were a film, it would undoubtedly be rated drama R due to the emotional baggage crammed into their past. And we mean serious baggage. It all started when Kyle married Lola, a relationship fraught with envy and miscommunication. That should have been the first warning that Summer and Kyle's love was doomed to fail. But, did it end there? Of course not. Enter Tara and Harrison. Kyle's secret romance with Tara not only shattered his life, but it also introduced us to his kid, Harrison, a shocking revelation that would rock Summer to her core. Kyle's decision to keep the affair private for so long exacerbates the situation. Kyle then used Harrison as an emotional bargaining point during their divorce years later, after Summer had adopted the small boy. He essentially weaponized a child against Summer in a low blow that left spectators perplexed. A cycle of love and pain, and yet, Summer is still pining for him. Why? Summer seems unable to escape the mayhem, as if the emotional scars are part of a perverse love language she refuses to let go of. Kyle may have offended her several times, but there might be something about him. Something under that perfectly coiffed hair and too good to be true smile keeps Summer coming back. Perhaps it's the delusion of what could have been, or the belief that, just maybe, this time, everything will work out. But the reality remains: Summer deserves better than Kyle's emotional roller coaster. Sharon Case teases what's next for Sharon and Phyllis on The Young and the Restless. Sharon Case suggests that Sharon and Phyllis's relationship is set to change. Sharon Case's character, Sharon, was involved in another kidnapping on The Young and the Restless. Sharon wasn't alone this time because she was stranded with her old adversary, Phyllis. Being held captive together altered their relationship in ways they could not have imagined. Sharon and Phyllis have had a long-running conflict on The Young and the Restless. The women were bickering the majority of the time, with only a few pleasant moments in between. However, their recent captivity prompted the two to put their differences aside. While in captivity, Sharon and Phyllis collaborated to escape their kidnapper and his mysterious riddles. Of course, there were moments when the women fought. They did, however, serve as confidants and lifesavers when things appeared bleak. Sharon and Phyllis appear to have built a relationship during their time in prison. But what will happen to their relationship now that they have been rescued? Case provided Soaps in depth a hint about what the characters will face. It gives Sharon and Phyllis some reason in the future to play hot and cold with each other because they still have reasons to feel either way about each other, Case told me. Now, any bonding that occurs while they are in the asylum is now considered a bond. So now they have to figure out where their relationship stands and how they feel about each other. I believe it's fantastic. It resembles Sharon and Nikki. They go back and forth. It's a love/hate relationship. As Case predicted, Sharon and Phyllis's budding alliance will face challenges. Their connection changes immediately as the plot progresses. But I'm not sure how long that will persist or what kinds of adjustments will occur afterward. I'm sure it will be a lot. Could Sharon and Phyllis be Y&R's new rivals? Who is Alan from The Young and the Restless? Alan may be new to The Young and the Restless, but soap fans may recognize the actor. Christopher Cousins made his debut as the new character in the April 30th episode, but he had previously been on Another World, As the World Turns, and One Life to Live in the 1980s and 1990s. He most recently played a WSB doctor on General Hospital in 2020. But, who is Alan? Here's everything we know so far. Ashley Abbott has a friend named Dr. Alan Lawson who she met in Paris. Tracy Abbott contacted Alan, a psychiatrist, since she was concerned about her sister's mental state. He rushed to Genoa City to meet with Tracy in person, remembering how unhappy Ashley was when she returned to the cafe in Paris and found her memories didn't match what had actually happened with Tucker McCall that fatal day. Tracy revealed Ashley's personality changes and blackouts, as well as her refusal to seek professional help. The psychologist said that, as a friend, he could not treat Ashley himself, but he would do everything he could to assist. Ashley arrived home excited to see Alan again and decided to take him out to lunch. Ashley was unusually cheery because she was in her belle personality at the time. So when Alan asked her how she was feeling, she didn't give him an honest answer. Ashley stated that she had no mental issues and intended to have some fun with the guy. Ashley's Mrs. Abbott's alter attempted to persuade Alan to return to Europe, but Belle eventually convinced him to stay. Alan diagnosed Ashley with DID and speculated that something really terrible had happened to her in Paris, causing her personality to splinter for protection. Tracy joined Alan and Ashley to Paris to investigate the situation. Tucker also encountered Alan on the street in Paris and was perplexed when the man did not appear to recognize him. Alan pressed Ashley to recall what happened following the fight with Tucker, and she replied that she contacted Alan to meet with him. But Alan stated he never received that call and was not in Paris at the time. The therapist began to think Ashley had spent the evening with his insane twin brother, Martin. As Ashley recalled more of that evening, it became evident that Martin had manipulated and kissed her, forcing her to shatter. But it was Martin who assisted her in making the breakthrough, and when Alan fled the closet where he had been held, the twins battled and tumbled over the balcony railing. In the aftermath, Alan lived, but Martin died. Alan grew closer to Tracy as he provided updates on Ashley's development at the clinic where she was being treated. When Danny and Christine paid them a visit in Paris, they were pleased with Tracy and Alan's growing love. Tracy had to fly to Los Angeles for a meeting, so she requested Alan to accompany her, which he gladly accepted. Back in Genoa City, Alan accepted Tracy's invitation to live into the Abbott home. In December 2024, Alan consented to hypnotize Sharon Newman in order to help her remember what happened during her blackouts, with the goal of clearing her of murder and attempted murder. As 2025 began, Alan revealed to Tracy that he didn't like how their professions kept them apart so often, and awkwardly proposed. Tracy enthusiastically accepted, and he ran off to fetch her a ring. He immediately checked his phone to watch Sharon and Phyllis Summers, whom he had been holding captive. His life in pictures, Tracy E. Bergman's son turns 34, watch him grow from soap star to businessman. It's astonishing how much time can pass in the blink of an eye. It seems like only yesterday that Tracy E. Bergman's son, Austin Recht, played Dylan, Lauren's baby boy, on The Young and the Restless. Austin may have died on the show, but in the 34 years after, he has grown into a strong young man carving his own destiny. Last year, Bergman wished him a happy birthday on Instagram, saying he is everything a mother could ever want and dream of. I like your curiosity, intelligence, empathy, and strength. I've had the privilege to witness you being the best husband, son, and friend ever. Thank you for always being there for me, sharing all we do, and sharing our mutual love of animals. I adore you to the moon and back. In honor of Austin's birthday, we thought we'd put together a few photos that Bergman has graciously shared to commemorate the life of the young man we remember as the small boy held in Lauren's arms. A boy and his puppy. This early photo of Austin and his puppy, Stella, was not only adorable, but it set the tone for many more lovely moments to come. Jump in! Austin received his license early, so he naturally had to brag to all of his buddies and offer them a ride. Lucky Stella was one of the first to take advantage of it. Old friends and new. Bergman shared an incredible vintage photo of her sons playing outside with Beth Maitland's gorgeous daughter, Amelia. Lauren and Tracy's feud definitely did not detract from their relationship. Summer love. Bergman captured this photo of her son before he heads out to go back to college, and it was evident that his dog was never far from his mind. However, it does help that he was cuddling up right close to it. Which came first? Chicken or coop? Wait, that doesn't seem right. Oh, well. In any case, the photo of her son getting his hands muddy appeared to be a lot of fun. Real men build chicken coops, delighted mother exclaimed. Horsing around. Austin is not only a dog lover, but also a skilled rider with a deep affection for his equine pals. My two tired and cold boys, Bergman captioned the unexpectedly moving shot. Mom was right. That mug says a lot, but Bergman had a few words for her eldest, who had recently moved out on his own. I love this boy so much, she wrote. I'm really proud of him for who he is and what he does. I'm very delighted you like the mug I sent you for your new home. Family, we may not have everything together, but we do have everything. Family movie night. Bergman's mother, actress Suzanne Lloyd, accompanied her and the boys to see Snatched. Amazing day with my boys, the actress added, and my mom. A mother's joy. Bergman used Mother's Day to express her love for both Austin and Landon, thanking them for making me a mom, a stepmother, a mother-in-law-to-be, a Gigi, and to my mother, thank you for making me your daughter. Thank you all for teaching me about the depths of love and showing me how big my heart can expand. Everything a mother could ever want. I love your curiosity, intelligence, empathy, and strength, Austin's happy mother wrote as he turned 33. I've seen you be the best husband, son, and friend. Thank you for always being there for me, for sharing all we do, and for our shared love of animals. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.